lovely people, welcome back to the farm at Freewarden. We're taking Ragnar out to do pasture chores on a leash so that he doesn't run under a pile of cutoffs or wood and make it really difficult and possibly very dangerous for himself, for us to find him and get him out. He has a tendency of liking to go and take a little rest or a snooze. So what we want to do is make sure that he has shade, make sure he has water, anything he needs. He's doing a lot better on the leash, sticking with me, keeping up. Still gets a little distracted, but that's to be expected of the puppy. He's stopped pulling or resisting so much and has learned to come along with the tug a little bit. I want him to pay more attention to where I'm at and what we're doing, where we're going together, than so much being glued to my side, because I do want him to be able to be free if he's got to go and address something with one of the animals or the other dogs once he grows. I'm fully expecting that he'll take the alpha position of our small little dog pack once he grows and matures. So I don't necessarily want him stuck to my side. That's not the sort of training that we're aiming for. There'll be a time for that, but initially I want him to be more free but also observant of what's going on around him and what I'm doing or what I need him to do. We're training now with the long game in mind, you know, the end game, and that is basically be running around this farm together. He'll mostly be doing, you know, whatever, but when I do need him to be there, be available to do something or take care of something, I want him to kind of be on top of it. Being a high energy dog, he's going to be I think a fairly valuable asset to the farm and have a lot to contribute. We'll see, but I've got big plans for him. So we'll leave him down there for now, and I'm going to show you what we've got going on right this moment. What we're going to be doing momentarily is moving the sheep. They are all staying in their paddock, so I'm really pleased with that. Look at that. This single line was a success for 2 days. We're going to move them just over here, just to the right of this single line there. So move them right here. So that next line will probably go just about up there. So another little wedge right off from the center hub. We'll see how this goes. I think it'll go pretty smooth. So if you can see that, that's hitting at 8.7, 9.2, 9.2. So that's pretty hot right there. It's 9.3 kilovolts. We got the sheep moved. They're happy on fresh grass. You can see where they were over here is a bit trampled down and eaten up. So I think that they were ready to move. We planned on moving them today, and it just worked out that today, moving them, that was the right choice. So we are good to go. We just got to tighten up this one line, and then we'll take down the other line. But the sheep are successfully moved. I'm so excited that they stayed where they were supposed to. That's really nice when they do that. Works out really well. So we've just got two things left to do. The first thing that we need to do is get this jumper cable switched over from the first spoke over to the second spoke. I'm just going to refer to these as spokes, and that is the hub, and the outside perimeter fence is the wheel. So the first spoke going from the hub to the wheel, we're going to be pulling the jumper cable off that. We're going to be connecting it up to the other spoke, the second spoke. And then, as we continue just moving the sheep around, we'll just continue moving this jumper cable to the next spoke down, because that's not going to be running power for us anymore. We're taking that line down. I feel like I'm over-explaining this, but I imagine it's kind of hard to tell what we're doing unless you're here on the ground. So, just in case anybody ever found any of this information useful, I'm trying to give you as much information as possible, but be careful of the grass. I got stabbed in the leg by some grass, and it stuck in my leg, and a little piece came off. I thought I was stung by a bee. Bet you $100 it was this, because it looked just like that. That's from the alfalfa. So if you mow your alfalfa, watch out for the stalks. They can give you a splinter that feels like almost like a bee sting. But I tried pulling it out and it was barbed. It wouldn't just come out. I actually ripped my skin a little bit and it bled getting it out of there. Apparently alfalfa can sting you. Oh. Are you taking a nice bath? Are you cooling off? That's for the sheep. It's for the sheep to drink. I make her use all the broken equipment first so that if she ever does use the good stuff, she'll appreciate it more.
Or never do it. What are you doing?
Good job, guys. You're doing it. Pretty soon you'll be out here moving the sheep all by yourself.